Hey, so like the title says, this is the first full bathroom remodel we ever did. This was about 6 years ago now that we did this project. And up until this point, I had never done a project of that scale, like basically ripping a whole room down to the wall and, starting over. I had done individual parts, like I'd replaced a toilet before. I've replaced a faucet and a sink. I've replaced a vanity, a toilet. Like I've done most of the stuff in there. I had done tile, I think, once or twice before this project, so it was still kind of new to tile. And I'll talk about that at the end. So this is kind of be like a retrospective. So I'll show you all the, I don't have any video of this. This is before I started doing any videoing. So it's just pictures, but, kind of show you a slideshow of the process. And at the end, I'll come back and talk about what I learned and, in the past 5 years since this project, anything I think I would change or any tips I have for you. So without further ado, go ahead and roll the pictures. Check it out. So there's the project completed. To sum it up and what I've learned, like I said I would, we're really happy with it. We loved how the bathroom turned out. We liked the modern whites and grays. So the glass tile in the shower, is amazing. It's more expensive. It's easy to clean. Grouting was a pain because it hazed over a lot. So it was, and like the grout that we used like a DeLorean gray grout. It wanted to stick really well to that glass tile. So as the whole surface of the tile is actually glass, and then like the pattern of colors behind. We went the white and gray accent strip, and then the niche that we did. But super easy to clean. It doesn't get dirty and hold stuff like most tiles. So I really like glass tile for a bathroom. I would definitely use that again. The mosaic tile on the floor, I will never do that again. We like how it looked and we like the pattern. It's not worth the trouble. So grouting all those little tiny pieces, it was a pain. I spent probably multiple weekends working all weekend trying to grout that floor, and yeah. So, and I don't think that tile we got, it's more meant for like walls, so it's not really recommended for floors anyway. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing like small mosaic style like that on the floor unless you want a lot of extra work. But I did reuse some of the leftover mosaic tile from the floor for the backsplash around the sink, and that turned out great. And I left the staggered pattern on the edge, and we really like how that turned out. I had never done crown molding before. I cheated and found these little decorative pieces you put in the corner, these box squared off pieces, so I don't have to miter the ends. Yeah, so if you're afraid of mitering and have a square rectangular room, grab those little pieces. They're like, I want to say they're a couple bucks at the home store, and like, yeah, they're already painted white. You just nail them up in the corner, and then it's straight pieces to connect all your sides. You want some paint that has sheen to be more water resistant. I normally use semi-gloss in interiors, but you might want some more eggshell. For the ceiling, I did do like an eggshell white because, you know, moisture gathers on your ceiling when you shower and stuff like that. It'll just help it hold up some. Other than that, we used the dual flush toilet. I did learn a lesson there, so I must have gotten lucky every time I've replaced a toilet before, because I didn't realize there was rough-in distances from the wall to where your toilet mount is. You know, I think the standards are like 10, 12, and 14 inches. And the first toilet I bought was like 2 inches from the wall, and I was confused, and I had to do some research, and I figured out like, oh, I bought the wrong size rough-in. So I returned it and got the right size. But other than that, the project went really well. We're happy with how it turned out. Even for like the light switches and outlet, we found a gray cover outlet at Home Depot it was already that color. I didn't paint it, and it matched our wall color really well. And then I did the nickel plates around the outlets and the switches. So yeah, overall retrospective, happy with the project. Those are some things I would change, or some other little tips. But yeah, don't be afraid to do something like this. I really never done a project that big. You know, get some basic skills under your belt before you do it. Otherwise, it can seem like a lot. But yeah, that's really all I got for you. Hope you like this bathroom remodel. Thanks for watching. All right, bye.